Welcome back to this franchise mode here in Madden 18. Jake Warburton suffered a bad injury the last game, halfway through, and Hoyer had to step in and he balled out. I'll give it to him. Let's go ahead and advance the week. But yeah, so Jake Warburton, he's out for a bit now. So if he's out, I'm out. Because this playthrough is really Jake Warburton's story. Yeah, it's really unfortunate. Looks like we're playing the Riskins off of a bye for them. Anybody else? 6 weeks. Sean Jackson, was he out already? That might be a new one. I wish there was a way to see like what week they got injured. Sean Jackson, he's pretty much out the rest of the regular season at least. Alright, only two starting quarterbacks at the beginning of the year hurt. That's Jake Warburton and Josh McCown. Josh McCown's out the rest of the year. Alright, let's see how those Week 5 matchups went. Yeah, the Patriots annihilated the Buccaneers on Thursday Night Football. Tom Brady and the Pats against Jameis Winston and the Buccaneers. Tyrod Taylor and the Bills were able to beat Andy Dalton and the Bengals. Colin Kaepernick and the Jets were able to cream Deshaun Kaiser and the Browns. Cam Newton and the Panthers closed it out against Matthew Stafford and the Lions. Jake Warburton started but broke his collarbone halfway through. Brian Hoyer had to step in. He balled out. He was able to get the job done against Andrew Luck and the Colts, no less. Ryan Tannehill and the Dolphins took care of business against Marcus Mariota and the Titans. Funny enough, Tannehill playing what in real life would be his future team. Eli Manning and the Giants were able to close it out against Phillip Rivers and the Chargers. Carson Wentz and the Eagles are able to get the job done against Carson Palmer and the Cardinals. Ben Roethlisberger and the Steelers are able to just beat Blake Bortles and the Jaguars. Russell Wilson and the Seahawks get it by the skin of their teeth against Jared Goff and the Rams. Joe Flacco and the Ravens get it done against Derek Carr and the Raiders. Dak Prescott and the Cowboys are able to defeat Aaron Rodgers and the Packers. I think that's the Packers' first loss, actually. Rookie Deshaun Watson and the Texans are able to beat out Alex Smith and the Chiefs on Sunday Night Football. And lastly, Sam Bradford and the Vikings were able to get the job done against rookie Mitchell Trubisky and the Bears. See, it says Tom's played on here. Like I can... See how it says Tom's played and has all these zeros but one for 49ers Colts? Like... I feel like that's indicating I could play as the other teams in the other games, but... I'm not really seeing how. I don't want to play as the other teams, but I would like to have the option to like watch a game, send through it if I want, maybe for like the playoff games. What was it? 4 teams on the bye? I think 4 teams were on a bye. The Redskins were one of them. Too bad. I wish it would say what teams were on a bye on here as well. And let's look at the standings then. Ravens are on top of the AFC North. None of these teams have had a bye as of yet. AFC South is pretty tight right now. Jaguars are on top. The Texans time and record. Bills have the lead in the AFC East. Bills, you're peaking a little early right now. Can the Patriots get back up there though? How about the Jets being 3-2? AFC West. Right now it's the Chargers and the Raiders. Broncos and Chiefs especially are falling behind. NFC North. Packers still 4-1. The Bears are 0-5. The Saints are still undefeated because they just had a bye. Falcons are keeping right there. They've also had a bye. Saints and Falcons and Redskins have had byes. Cowboys and Eagles both at 3-2. The only 5-0 team are the 49ers, who have a healthy league in their division. After getting 3 of the 5 Player of the Week awards, we're going to be sitting out the next 6 weeks. So yeah, I guess Redskins, Cowboys, Eagles, Cardinals, Giants, and we'll be back after the bye for Seahawks. Just 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the bye should still count as 6, right? Or maybe it's... I'm not sure. It's either we'll be back for Seahawks or we'll be back for Bears. Right now it says 6 weeks. So next week it'll say 5 weeks, 4 weeks, 3 weeks, 2 weeks. And it should say 1 week, and then we should get them back, right? For Seahawks. I think so. For a division game, we're going to miss all our NFC East matchups, plus our own division matchup against, our second matchup against the Cardinals. Yeah, so that's all this episode's going to be. It's just me simming through the weeks our quarterback is out. Still leading in passing yards, even missing half that game. Ugh, damn. Damn, LaShawn McCoy. I won't go through the stats again until I'm done simming through the weeks. Damn, Russell Wilson. At some point we had a 33-yard run. That's crazy. Damn, Cole Beasley. Pierre Garçon with the most receiving yards, not even close right now. Pierre Garçon. Alright, that's all. Cal Williams. Definitely edited some players early on. All right. Where's the sim button? There we go. We'll just do it 1 week at a time. Let's see. Yeah, let's not get cute here. Some 10 years. Can Brian Hoyer and the 49ers pull it off against Kirk Cousins and the Redskins? They did. But we got one new injury. Oh my god, now Brian Hoyer is injured. What the fuck is going on with our team? At least Carlos Hyde is back now. So now it's up to you, rookie CJ Beathard. Our team prevailed in a close one. Brian Hoyer. He got injured early then, I think. Only 6 pass attempts, 4 completions, 37 yards. CJ Beathard, 3 for 2 touchdowns, 175 yards. A 63-yard pass was his longest. No interceptions, only got sacked once. A rating of 145.8. So Williams got a few carries. George Kittle with 2 touchdowns. So, and Vance McDonald had a second touchdown of the year. Did Hoyer have a touchdown pass? Well, who had the other touchdown pass? What? It says only 2 touchdown passes were thrown. The 3 receiving touchdowns? This is not making much sense, game. And Robbie Gould misses a field goal. And he missed an extra point as well. Okay, I was reading this like extra point at first. But he missed an extra point. Gosh, fuck. Yeah, I'm still trying to figure out who threw the other touchdown pass to my tight ends. It was like a trick play where the receiver or the running back threw it or something. I don't know. 26-21 win. Who is this guy? They have shown. Oh, that's CJ Beathard. Damn, is Leonard Fournette, is he newly injured now? What's up with all these running backs getting injured? Aaron Jones, is that new? Deshaun Watson's injured again. Damn, this guy just got Player of the Week last week, didn't he? Defensive AFC Player of the Week, baby. Man. Alright, Thursday Night Football. Cam Newton and the Panthers are making a resurgence as they beat Carson Wentz and the Eagles on Thursday Night Football. Matt Ryan and the Falcons are able to close the deal against Ryan Tannehill and the Dolphins. Mitchell Trubisky and the Bears get their first win of the year, coming against Joe Flacco and the Ravens. Deshaun Watson and the Texans are able to beat Deshaun Kaiser and the Browns, but Deshaun Watson goes down in the game. Tom Savage has to come back in. Tom Savage has to come in later in the game to close the deal. Sam Bradford and the Vikings win a close one against Aaron Rodgers and the Packers. The Packers have now lost 2 in a row after their 4-0 start. Drew Brees and the Saints just annihilate Matthew Stafford and the Lions. Tom Brady and the Patriots are able to get the job done against Colin Kaepernick and the Jets. Early in the game, Brian Hoyer goes down. It comes down to CJ Beathard to get the job done, and he does. The 49ers beat Kirk Cousins and the Redskins 26-21. Carson Palmer and the Cardinals were able to just beat James Winston and the Buccaneers. A tight one, but it's Blake Bortles and the Jaguars who were able to win by 1 point against Jared Goff and the Rams. Ben Roethlisberger and the Steelers are able to take care of business against Alex Smith and the Chiefs. Phillip Rivers and the Chargers are able to get the job done handily against Derek Carr and the Raiders. I wish I could see their records too. Right here. Trevor Siemian and the Broncos, who must have had a bye last week, are able to just stomp on Eli Manning and the Giants on Sunday Night Football. And on Monday Night Football to close the week, Marcus Mariota and the Titans have a good statement win against Andrew Luck and the Colts. Let's check on them standings now. NFC South. Right now the Jaguars have it. Bills still leading the East, but the Patriots and Jets are right there. Well, kind of. The Bills have had a bye. AFC West, the Chargers are on top. Raiders, Broncos, Chiefs. NFC North. You got the Vikings and the Packers both 4-2. That was a big win for the Vikings. Lions and Bears just struggling behind. NFC South. Saints are on top, still undefeated, but the Falcons are right there. Panthers are trying to play catch up. Buccaneers, can't count them out. NFC East, the Cowboys just had a bye. Eagles are there. Giants and Redskins starting to fall behind. And the NFC West, 49ers, the only 6-0 team. Cardinals are at 500. Seahawks have had a bye. They're still a losing team, and the Rams are a really losing team. Yeah, the Houston guy got Player of the Week and got hurt the next week. Drew Brees and Tom Brady, some familiar faces here. Yeah, I think we probably need to sign another quarterback right now. Scooby Wright. Yeah, I should have everything on auto. I don't. You can never trust Madden with how it works. Taylor Heineke. I had to play that playoff game for Washington a few years ago against Tom Brady and the Buccaneers, and looked okay. I mean, I thought I had it to where the game would do free agency itself. Yep. Well, we've re-signed a couple of guys, I guess. We gotta find a backup quarterback, just in case. We'll just take the best one available.
You have too many players on your team. Choose which players you want to cut.
What? When do we get this guy? Oh my god. Because of course. Good thing I saved right before doing that. What the fuck? Do we just like move up somebody from practice squad? He was under. Maybe that's what we did. I'm not seeing any QBs here. Alright, whatever. Advance the week. Playing the Cowboys. How's it gonna go? Playing my favorite team, the Cowboys. And we lost one. Our first loss of the year. Zane Beatles has returned from injury. There, Matt Barkley. It doesn't even show anything in the transactions. What is going on? Where did this Matt Barkley dude come from? Where the fuck did he come from? Man, we lost a close one to the Cowboys too, 35-34. Big win for the Cowboys. .254 yards. Only a 66 passer rating. 1 interception, no touchdown passes. 50%, 56% completion percentage. 3 for more yards than Dak Prescott though, but I guess he might have had to if they were playing from behind. Yeah, Dallas got off to a hot start in the first quarter, but then damn, we put up 21 in quarter number 2. Carlos Hyde and Tim Hightower both had a touchdown each. They both fumbled each, though. Jaguars just keep piling up dudes. Week 7, Thursday Night Football. The Chiefs got a win against the Raiders. Alex Smith and the Chiefs beat Derek Carr and the Raiders by one score, but the next one score, 8 points. It was a close one here, but Tyrod Taylor and the Bills are continuing their magical season by beating Jameis Winston and the Buccaneers. Cam Newton and the Panthers are continuing their comeback run here in the season as they take down Mitchell Trubisky and the Bears. Marcus Mariota and the Titans they stomped on Deshaun Kaiser and the Browns, who started off kind of hot this year but are coming back down to reality now. We had a game in and a tie with two stout teams, the Saints and the Packers. Who would have thought it? They stalemated at 26. Aaron Rodgers and the Packers and Drew Brees and the Saints. Blake Bortles and the Jaguars were able to just beat Andrew Luck and the Colts, whose season is coming undone. Jared Goff and the Rams were able to get a win against division rivals Carson Palmer and the Cardinals. Colin Kaepernick and the Jets beat their division rivals pretty handily. Ryan Tannehill and the Dolphins. Sam Bradford and the Vikings are able to get the job done against Joe Flacco and the Ravens. Ben Roethlisberger and the Steelers had themselves a game against Andy Dalton and the Bengals. Dak Prescott and the Cowboys are just narrowly able to give CJ Beathard, third string, and the 49ers their first loss of the year. Phillip Rivers and the Chargers they had fun and games out there against Trevor Siemian and the Broncos. Woo! Russell Wilson, the Seahawks narrowly escape Eli Manning and the Giants. Sunday Night Football. Tom Brady and the Patriots are back on the upswing as they were able to get the job done against Matt Ryan and the Falcons. Very good team. Monday Night Football. Carson Wentz and the Eagles absolutely skunk Kirk Cousins and the Redskins. Alright, AFC North. AFC North, the Steelers are still on top. Ravens right there. Browns and Bengals are falling behind. AFC South, Jaguars are on top of that one. Texans are right there still. I guess the Texans had a bye, which was needed. Titans are still right there, but the Colts are falling off. AFC East, the Bills are still staying strong, keeping their great season going. Patriots are trying to stay right there, as well as the Jets. Chargers still on top of the AFC West, got a decent lead right now. The rest of the teams in that division aren't looking too hot. NFC North, the Vikings playing very well. Packers are still playing well, but they got a tie now. Packers started off 4-0, but then they got 2 losses and then a tie. Lions and Bears, yeah, they're just not looking pretty for them. NFC South, the Saints are still the only team to not lose, as they're 5-0-1. Falcons are hanging right there, 4-2. Panthers are, I think the Panthers started off 0-3, didn't they? And now they've won 4 straight. So the Panthers, they've climbed back into this. Buccaneers, still can't count them out, I don't think. NFC East, Cowboys are now 4-2. The Eagles are right there, 4-3. Giants and Redskins they've seen better days. And the NFC West, the 49ers, we still got a good, healthy lead here, 6-1. The rest of the team's going to need some things to go their way. Carson Palmer with Game of Player of the Week. Interesting. I guess Thornton had himself a game against us. Joey Bosa. Alright. Let's see how we fare against the Eagles. Let me save real quick. And we lose another one. Which is fine. I was fully expecting to lose most of these games. Fine with me. I guess Jimmy Ward is injured now. One player has regressed. Jeremy Curley is now back. And Goodwin is really just a 74. Wow, we play like shit against the Eagles. Our offense did anyway. They got some film on Beathard now, and they're stomping them. Gonna let the Seahawks climb back into this. Now Tom Savage is injured. Man, these teams that are having quarterback problems, they stay having quarterback problems. Us and the Steelers. I mean, us and the Texans. Sean Watson's only out for one more week, though. Now Andrew Luck is out. Carrying Blunt, I think that's new for the Eagles. Thursday Night Football, the Ravens defeat the struggling Dolphins. Joe Flacco and the Ravens get another win against Ryan Tannehill and the Dolphins. The Browns have a big win as they were able to get the job done. Sean Keitzer and the Browns defeat Sam Bradford and the Vikings. Ooh, here's a close one, but the Bills run. It continues. Tyrod Taylor and the Bills defeat Derek Carr and the Raiders. The Colts Andrew Luck goes down about halfway through the game. And Scott Tolzien has to come in. But the Colts get the job done nonetheless, as they win by double the score of Andy Dalton and the Bengals. Phillip Rivers and the Chargers, they won't be denied. They take on and defeat Tom Brady and the Patriots by just 5. Drew Brees and the Saints, they do what they need to do against Mitchell Trubisky and the Bears. Colin Kaepernick and the Jets, they continue their strong run as they defeat Matt Ryan and the Falcons. The 49ers get their first loss to the year. CJ Beathard just couldn't get it done against Carson Wentz and the Eagles. The Panthers, they are making a charge here. Cam Newton and the Panthers stomp on Jameis Winston and the Buccaneers. Russell Wilson and the Seahawks are doing the same as they defeat the Texans as Tom Savage goes down. A little past halfway. Brandon Whedon has to come in and try and savage the game. But alas, it's just too late. The Cowboys and the Redskins play each other, and Dak Prescott and the Cowboys will prevail against Kirk Cousins and the Redskins by 10. It's a fierce one on Sunday Night Football, but Ben Roethlisberger and the Steelers won't be denied. They defeat Matthew Stafford and the Lions. Monday Night Football, how about Trevor Siemian and the Broncos? They defeat Alex Smith and the Chiefs. Guess Matt Barkley had to come in for one play, or for a little bit. 3 pass attempts. Two interceptions. Matt Barkley went 0 for 3. Carlos Hyde was the only running back that got any carries. Did have a touchdown. I guess the only touchdown of the game. He also fumbled. Steelers still on top on the North. Jaguars on top of the South, but the Titans and Texans are still right there. AFC East. Bills are still having their magic run. Jets not too far behind. Patriots need to get their shit together. Chargers on top of the West. NFC North, the Packers 4-2-1, still on top. The Vikings are lurking. Saints 6-0-1, still haven't lost a game. Panthers are trying to make a statement. The Falcons got to get things going a little bit better. Cowboys on top of the East. Eagles are right there. And then the NFC West. Still lost on top, but we've let the Seahawks run us down. The Jets will be sneaking into the playoffs right now. The Panthers, they're in it right now. Trade deadline has came. Did they move the trade deadline back a little bit more? I feel like they did in real life now. Scooby's been signed to the Broncos now. Well, Scooby just signed with the Browns, but he also signed with the Broncos the same year? Or the same week? What? He signed to the practice squad. Now the Broncos have signed him. Yearly awards are now available to look at. Somehow Tom Brady is leading MVP after being 4-4. I guess he just put up great stats. Jake Warburton's still in the running right now. First non-quarterback right now is Christian McCaffrey, the only non-quarterback in here. Malcolm Smith making a case. So is Navarro Bowman. George Kittle making another case for Rookie of the Year. Even though he's in the running for MVP, he's nowhere to be seen here in Best QB. My guy. Pierre Garçon still number one when it comes to best wide receiver. How about Harrison Butker? A rookie kicker at that. Probably gold. Staying in the top 10. That's about half the games I have to miss, and you know what? We're coming up on an hour 15 in this video now. Probably try and do the rest of this in another episode then. I was hoping to do everything in this one episode, but as per usual, it runs longer than what I anticipate. Alright, yeah, Cardinals. Giants. Bye week. And then Jake Warburton should be back. Gone 1-2 with games without him here. Alright, well, that's where I'm going to leave this one. And we probably won't play one next time, but until the next game, that will be simming.